Breaking news, a Detroit police officer and a federal agent shot on the city's west side.
7 Action News reporter Cheryl Choden is on the scene. Cheryl, please tell us what you know.
Well, Glenda, this is what we know. It's developing right now, all very preliminary, but we are at McGraw and Linwood right now. We are told that an ATF and a DPD officer have been shot, and let me tell you what we know right now. We know that there was some sort of an undercover operation. We are told by a police source that they were following a homicide suspect in this area. The suspect realized he was being followed, and then a gunfire kind of exploded right in the middle of the street, and there was an exchange of gunfire, and we're told that the ATF officer and the DPD officer were shot. We're also told that one of the suspects was shot, possibly killed, and another suspect was taken into custody, and there could be more suspects. You can see from the Chopper 7 and from behind me that this is a huge scene. Sammy is going to join me right now. She lives in the area. She heard this gunfire. Tell me exactly what you heard.
It sounded like a war. So it got me up. I looked out my window like, what in the world is going on? Came around here, and this is what we saw. So I'm not sure what happened, but it did sound like a war, definitely.
How many gunshots do you think you heard?
Oh, uncountable.
Really?
Uncountable.
And what was going through your mind when you heard that?
Where are my children?
Wow, and they were all accounted for.
Yes, they were.
Yeah.
Yes, they were.
Wow, this is, do you see? This is incredible.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, okay.
Unbelievable.
You know, we heard that 2 police, an officer and an ATF officer were shot and a suspect shot too.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyways, I appreciate you sharing with us the sound of it. So the sound of gunfire just went through this entire neighborhood. People are gathering right now to watch, but you can see that police are keeping us far back right now. Again, as I said, we've heard that an ATF officer, a Detroit police officer shot, rushed to the hospital. We do not know their conditions right now. We certainly hope that they are going to be okay. 1 suspect shot, possibly dead, another suspect and maybe more in custody. We'll continue to follow this breaking news story and bring you the latest as soon as it becomes available. Reporting live on the city's west side, Linwood and McGraw, I'm Cheryl Choden, 7 Action News.
All right, Cheryl, thank you for that live report, and stay tuned. We'll be checking back in with Cheryl throughout this half hour.
Yes, please stand by, Cheryl. We're going to turn now to Julie Bonovich. She's live at Henry Ford Hospital.
All right, Cheryl brought up that there are 2 police officers, a federal agent and a police officer, shot. Any idea on their conditions?
Oh, sure, Stephen. I can tell you their conditions. Sources telling us tonight that police officer, Detroit police officer, is in critical condition. We're hearing that the officer shot in the head tonight. So I can show you right here. We're standing outside Henry Ford Hospital at the emergency entrance, and we've seen just a lot of police cars going in and out. Detroit police officers coming in and out of here, understandably so, with what has happened tonight, and a lot of lieutenants, commanders, everybody going in. We haven't been seeing a lot of people coming out, understandably so. So again, 1 Detroit police officer, critical condition is what our sources are telling us, shot in the head. We do not yet know the condition of that federal agent. Stephen, back to you.
All right, Julie, thank you for that live report. I'm just looking at some tweets here from people on the scene that heard at least 20 shots out there.
Yeah, you heard the neighbors say it sounded like a war zone out there.
So we will update this story throughout this half hour again as we find out more on the condition and exactly what happened out there. Apparently, though, 1 dead, 2 police officers, or a federal agent and police officer shot.